弹奏着月光，我在情书里找到悲伤许愿的仲夏。1000年10000年，从此两不相忘，人世间如何荒谬？我在情书里找到悲伤相遇的地方，我会在那里等待一起看夕阳。我在情书里找到悲伤相遇的地方，我会在那里歌唱弹奏着月光。我在情书里找。
How to lighten the sing low. 2. Since we know how important to lighten the sing low, so in this second lectures about the lighten procedures, we add 3 strange shapes like this one, 3 holes, and this one, and this one, and the bass plate, the 3 parts to the old components with holes. In these situations, we can run the same scripts to estimate the cycle times about 5.7 seconds, comparing with the pure sing running the scripts take less than 5 seconds. Actually it's 94 seconds, about 0.7 seconds difference. Only 3 components, the bass plate, this one, and this post. Right, let's go back to SolidWorks to reduce the holes, to see the whole procedures, how to handle these complicated Lighten. Maybe all of you already go to our company's websites and download the step file yf07.step from the file folder 好神多 and open. In these lectures we already open a file folder in C drives named SAM11, and you can open SolidWorks and open the old file and change the file folder to SAM11, and then the type change to step. You will see yf07.step and pick it and open it, and in few seconds you will see a 3D drawings on the screen. For saving our times, we already done these procedures, and not only these, we already changed the 3 components colors. and save the assembly file as YF07 already, and the adjustment of the YZ directions already done like this. Now direct talking from this stage. The Z point to the sky already, and the color, this one, and this one colored already. Okay, then how to remove the holes and copy these three components to our CMS CAPP's 3D drawing. We have to emphasize the relative data structures. Sometimes bothered a lot us doing these steps, so we suggest to follow our SOP, otherwise we'll get confused in the procedure. Okay, these three non-moving components, we don't have to see the cartoon charts about the y how much and the x how much dot x file. Then because this is only belong to the foundation. Okay, let's start it from this one first. Put the cursor on it and press the right button of the mouse, and the file name will highlight in here, but we can still open these components. And do you want to recognize? No. Okay, right now only YF07, A01, 2 are opened on the screen. Mark it down on papers because we need this file name later. Okay, this one we do it in 3 stages. Find the sketch, the profile in here, and extend the model to cover the holes. The next one to get the square, the sketch of this square, and extend the distance, and this one to get the profile of this orange square and extend from to these points. Okay, let's start it from this one. Put the cursor on it and press the right button of the mouse. Also gonna looking at this surface, and you will see the color changed. In this stage, pick the sketch. In here is offset the sketch, offset the profile. Default is 10 millimeters. You can see the yellow square, but we use the original without any sketch, so in here you have to change to 0. As press 0 and pick sure. Okay, you will create original sketch, the square in here. After this, choose the spatial symbol function and choose extension and filling the holes function. Ask to give the depths, so we can use the mouse cursor to find the depths as the orange points show on the screen. You can press the left button of the mouse. Then you will see a yellow box cover this area. Just say OK. You can see all the holes on this area be covered, be removed. Next, we do this square. Press the right button of the mouse and choose orthogonal. And the color changed. Pick the sketch, and the sand. Use the offset function. This is 0 radius. Just pick OK. You can see the profile be created. Then use spatial symbol, use elongation, and fill in the holes functions, and give a depth to pick the points in here. And the yellow box showing on the screen, just pick OK. You can see all the holes in this area be filled, be removed. The last one, press the right button and choose this symbol. Change the colors, pick the sketch and the offset function, and give the depths. Pick the corner as the orange ball showing on the screen. And press the left button of the mouse. Okay, let's do it again. Choose spatial symbol, elongation, and fill in the holes, and you will see an orange circles on the corners. And press the left button of the mouse. You will see the yellow envelope to cover the area, and just press sure. Then all the holes be removed. Okay, display handled. Okay, then we have to save the file first. Okay, after this file saved, just shut the file. Ask, do you want to recalculate this model? Negative. Then we'll jump back. You can see this one, all the holes removed. Next, we'll doing this one. This one, you can see the hole, the 4 holes in here. Put the cursor on top of it as the reactions, the sketch on the screen. Press the right button and open these components. And do you want to do recognition? No. Okay, this one on the screen. Let's do the removements started from this one. We pick this one and extend these directions. Then we can remove these 4 holes. The same, put the cursor on it and press the right button and choose this symbol. As the color changed on the surface, pick the sketch and pick the offset function. And the 10 millimeters offset we change to to 0, and OK. Choose the spatial symbol and the elongation function, and give a depth just by selecting the corner of here, and press the left button of the mouse, and you will see the yellow envelope covered these 4 holes, and sure, then these 4 holes removed. Next, let's do this one. This one, we use this envelope extend to these points, since this one is a straight lights. Okay, put a cursor on top of it, and press the left button and choose this symbol. As the color changed on the surface, choose sketch and select offset function. Okay, then choose this one, elongation, and pick these points. You can see the 4 holes on the area be covered, and OK. And how about this one? This one, we have to select this surface and use line to create the square on this surface. In this distance, a little up over this hole, that's it. Otherwise, we'll remove some area of this surface, this arc surface. Okay, let's do it. Press the right button of the mouse, choose this symbol, and the color changed on the surface. Choose sketch, pick the straight lights symbol, and start it from these points. And you can see the rubber band. The rubber band just a little over this hole, that's it. And you can see the highlights of the orange at the left, at the right boundary. Okay, press the left button of the mouse to specify the first line, and then to these points, and then to here, and go back to the first points. As you can see, a color changed on the surface, that's it. And OK, the square created, and then use special symbol, elongation, and fill in the holes functions, and give a depth. You can see a yellow envelope in here. Seems OK. Then pick OK. You can see the hole removed. After this, in here still 2 holes. You can start it from here and extend the depth to this distance. So put a cursor on this surface and press the right button and pick this symbol, and choose sketch, and pick offset, and OK. The color changed. Then choose spatial symbol, elongation, and filling function and give depth. You can see the envelope to cover these two holes, and OK. Done. After finished, save the file. OK, save the file, then close the file. Negative. You will go back to the assemble sketch. So we'll right now handle this one. Pick it and choose open this component. Negative. And this one will create a square here and extend the depth. Put the cursor on top of the surface and press the right button of the mouse and pick orthogonal. OK, as the color changed, choose sketch and use the straight line function. Put on the corner and press the left button of the mouse. You can see the rubber band. To the second point, pick. To the third point, pick. To the fourth point, push the left button of the mouse and go back to the first point. You can see the color changed. OK. Then use the special symbol and the elongation, the envelope, and give the depth to pick these points. You can see the yellow box cover the whole structure. Then just pick sure. OK, all the holes being removed. Then save the file. Then close the file. Negative. Go back to the assemble. Then these three we already, as we're doing the removements, we have to mark the piece number because we have to let these three bundled together and output as a single IGES file. And after that, we load back to create the ASM file for the component insert to replace the foundations, the same positions component. OK, after this, we have to hide all the surface. Only left these three components be seen. If still not mark the number down, then we can show this one AF4040-A-L-A05-2 and this one YF07DO2-2 and this one. OK, these three marked. Then we will do one thing to hide everything. Put the cursor on these positions and press the left button and keep pressing the left button and move the cursor to these positions, and you can see a light blue to cover the whole model, and release the left finger. You can see the highlight in the left positions and put a cursor on top of them, and press the right button of the mouse and pick this symbol to hide all the components. You can see nothing on the screen, and the symbol will become white. Then we have to open the 3 components. The first one, type YF07 A01 and -2. Put a cursor on top of it and press the right button and pick the eye. You can see in here. This is the first component, and the second component we have to move is YF07 D02. This one, and put a cursor on top of it and press the right button and pick the eye symbol. You can see in here the second. And the third, the name of the component is AF4040 8 L A05. AF4040 Okay, as you extend the contents, you can see AF440 A L A05. The one we want is number 3. Put a cursor on top of it and press the right button and pick the eye. You can see in here. Okay, after 3 selected components are seen on the screen, although right now only 1, but the rest 2 already be opened, but not show on here. That's okay. Right, in this stage we have to save file, save and no calculation. Okay, after saving, press at the screen anywhere to remove the highlight in here, and then we'll output the IGS file of these 3 components by using save another new file, save and no calculation in Scene 11 file folder. The type has to be changed to IGS.IGS. The file name, we say we can give arbitrary name. So how about YF07 test, and press enter. Negative. Okay, the IGS file out. Then close the file to nothing, and then reload the output IGS file to create an assembly 3D model by using open the old file. The type change to IGS, the file folder SEN11. Okay, here YF07 test.igs. Open it. Then on the screen you can see only these three components shown. When we see the chosen three components on the screen, then we save the file. The type .asm. Okay, the file name still use YF07 test. Okay, save it. Save all. As saved, then we'll close the file and open all file. From where? From C drive, SEN1. The SEN1 has the foundation. So let's see the foundation. We touched too much, so an error happened. Remove the error, close SolidWorks, and we open. We close the SolidWorks and we open the SolidWorks. Okay, and open from C drive SEN1. C drive SEN1, and the type ASM. This one is the foundation MYF07M, and open it. You can see the base plate with holes. You can see this plate with holes, and you can see this one with holes. Okay, these three we already prepared, so we try to replace these three. Before replace, we have to cancel first. So put a cursor on top of it and press the right button and choose delete it. Yes, the first one removed, and the second one removed, picked and delete, and this one deleted. Okay, three components on purpose delete. Then we have to insert the favorite three components by picking insert components function, and the input components is at the C drive is SEN11, C drive SEN11. The name, if we still remember, is YF07 test. Pick YF07 test and open it. You can see these three components moving following the cursor positions. So we want these three components set at their original positions. So we simply moved to this screen and press OK. Then these three components just locate its original positions on purpose. Okay, done. Then we save it and save the IGS file and use polytrans to translate the IGS file into X file. Okay, we save file first, save all. The circle is running during the saving. After that, we use the function save another new file at the C file folder. Send 1. The type we give IGES. The file name supports still the same, MYF07M. Save it. After save, we will have the foundations IGS file, the new foundations IGS file. Okay. Then we use polytrans to translate the IGS file into X file by using translate import 3D geometry IGS format, and the file folder from C drive and same one. Open, and the IGES file name is MYF07M, and open this file. Okay. Yes. Start Scene Optimizer. Start. Yes. Okay. Then we have to save the positive component first by using export 3D geometry direct S file type. The positive list 2 not picked. Okay. The folder same one. The file name with the A at the real. Yes. And then the negative sites by using export 3D geometry direct S file type. Reverse orientation of all polygons and the normals picked. Flip polygon normals picked. Okay. Same one. And with a B and a real as the negative normal direction. Okay. Yes. And then we set scene negative. Then import 3D geometry direct S file from the file folder D drive. Same one file folder, and the positive first with A is the positive. Open it. Okay. Yes. So the positive geometry model on the screen. Then import the direct file. Same one. The negative parts. Okay. In. Then the positive and the negative triangles models in. Then we should output the combination by using export 3D geometry direct S file. These two removed. Okay. The new file name MYF07M still the same as the original one. Press enter. Yes. Then the components X file output. Then this set thing negative. Then we use the file handling system to copy from C drive send 1. The file name is myfo7m X file. Put a cursor on top of it and press the right button and you choose copy, and then open the D drive CMS GAC data and find a free space and press the right button of the mouse, stamp on it, duplicate and substitute myfo7m.x. You can see we press to the new 3D model of the foundation. Okay, then let's go back to CMS CAPP. We see this one first with hosts. Then we'll adopt the new CSV file. Let's see the change in these 3 places. Stop the operations. Use resets. Stop. And use new to clear the screen. And use scene import name of scene to get the CSV file from D drive CMS GAC data. This one YF7 new. Open this file. Okay, the file in. You can see this one without hole. The base plate without hole. And this one without hole as well. So in this case, suppose the cycle time less than 5 seconds. Let's run the same visual script and let's see the demonstration. If a little difference, don't worry, because in this moment, these computers running not only CMS CAPP but also SolidWorks, Polychance, and Camtasia as well. So maybe we'll drag sometimes down, but around 5 seconds can be acceptable. Okay, PLC modes and go and calculate the time by handphone. Go. Okay, press. Okay, let's test again. Press. 5.4 seconds. Do it again. Press. 5.4 as well. The original with holes is 5.7, 5.4, but the original one is less than 5 points. We talking about this already because 3 programs running at the backgrounds. The time around 5 seconds could be acceptable. Okay, ending.